Hi, there was a question on the forum about a reflector, and the reflector is of course super important. Why? Because it's linked to the ArcoLinux servers. ArcoLinux servers, or server maybe. Let's see if we can find something, maybe here. It's about getting the fastest possible, finding the fastest possible way to download your packages. When we update, then we are telling actually the system, go and get me new stuff, right? The new goodies, all for free. Now the thing is, we need to get, oh, mirror, probably mirror, that's a good one. Yeah, ArcoLinux mirror, there we go. So the mirrors are copies, clones of files everywhere over the internet. So we have a Pacman mirror list and the mirror status. This is definitely something you need to read. And the question on, was it the forum? The forum, yeah. Was, can we actually say to, actually reflector, and in a sense then to Pacman, not to use HTTP, but HTTPS. All right. So there's also rsync that you can select, you see. And these are all successfully, how do they say that, successfully syncing mirrors, complete or not complete, right? So it can happen that you download something and it's coming from a server that's not up to date, and then you get sometimes issues because of difference in versions. But most of the time, right, everything is most of the time here 100%, so everything's synced. You need to have is the closest to you, the fastest to you, 100% complete, HTTP protocol, so things like that. You want to select the mirrors from that page, and if you Google, or not Google, but just sort things, scroll down here, you see the mirror list, which I always point to, and we have an application, well, I probably skipped it, control find reflector, there it is. So another popular alternative is the following tool. So it's an application, it's the application that's behind our alias reflector. Can we learn from this link? We might learn, yeah, we can learn from this link. Sort the 5 most recently synchronized mirrors by download speed and override the local mirror list. That's this. Control T, alias. And then we scroll to where the M starts, M, right? The M from mirror. Here you see mirror. Sudo reflector. Why sudo? Because we need to write inside etc pacman mirror list and so on. We need to write, to be able to write in this particular part of the system that's protected. So sudo. So this can be a debate of hundreds of hours, which I'm not gonna do, but there is not one thing that's gonna suit everybody, and that's the fun in this. We can actually create our own alias. So I have created my Eric alias, the E. You don't see it, I have it. And it tells him to go to the countries in Belgium, in France, in Germany, in Luxembourg, and Netherlands, right? And I think we are missing here Germany, or no, G something. Anyway, you can make your own mirror command. Let's make this bigger so we know what was it. So here, GB, so England. So this is one of the things I've tried out, and it's, well, it's still around. I don't know, not using it really because we have our update mirror service that's doing the job. But this manual thing can be fun, right? To figure out, what does it mean latest 50? What does it mean number? What does it mean L, latest, F, don't know anymore, and the number you want to have, right? So these things have meaning. And where's the meaning? Well, here are some exercises or some examples you can try out. And here is the solution of the question of the forum, this is it. Protocol HTTPS. Then you're defining reflector to become just look at the servers from HTTPS, and all the rest I don't care. Now we're going on the internet because, well, we started there with ArcoLinux mirrors, but it's all on your machine, and it's also important for you to know that with any terminal, open up any terminal and have the reflex that when you're looking for something specific about an application, run it in a terminal. 1, 2, run it with -h or -help, like this, right? So most of the programmers, developers did these two guys. And not last but not least, man reflector. So give me the manual of reflector. And sometimes people also write that. If they have delivered a manual with it, then you can read it. And that's my message to you all out there. Go and read what it says. Nobody explains me anything. I'll just read along. And here it says -c country, right? -f return the n fastest mirrors that meet the other criteria. We have an L, limit the list to number of recently synchronized servers. And we were looking for something, what was it? F is fastest, right? H, synchronized in the last n hours. So there's lots of information that's in here. And the only thing you need to do is just start typing. I have some examples online, and I don't think there's an example in here, but you can play around with it, and there is not one solution. There's only the solution that works for you, your country, and your computer. That's the only thing. There's nobody, not me, nobody can tell you what's the proper thing to do, and our aliases are also just attempts, right? So that's the fun. Explore reflector, find out what's good for you, what's working for you, and play around with the settings. So to respond again to the question, we need to say to the system that we need to have an HTTPS protocol. All right, have fun.